Okay.
Yeah. I am applying for the preschool teacher positions. The duties of this position include responsibility for planning and implementation of preschool classroom and center activities in accordance to the e-center program's requirements. Implement curriculums with appropriate developmentally practices, promote supportive and positive parent involvement and communication.
Well, welcome, Maria. My name is Felipe Hernandez. I'm gonna be interviewing for this position. First question I want to ask you is tell me about yourself.
First, I want to say thank you for this interview. My name is Maria Arriaga, and I am about to receive my degree in child development. I am also receiving a minor degree in family relations. In addition to my education, I have had the opportunity of experience working with children in two lab student internships and as a volunteer in a Head Start program.
What are your strengths that best fit this job?
I am passionate about working with children and families. I have the ability to work as a team. I am bilingual and motivated to new experience.
What is one of your weaknesses or your weakest ability?
Um, I focus too much on the small details. I have limited experience as paying staff. All of my labor at the program has been voluntary or as a class requirement.
And why do you want to work why do you want to work for us?
I am excited about this job because it can allow me to be part of a program that approaches diversity and inclusion. As mentioned, I have been part of EC centers as a parent volunteer and a student intern, and I can say that I am impressed by the positive environment and the emphasis that it demonstrates to engage diversity and communities. My children and my family were part of the EC centers and Head Start programs, and we really love it.
Tell me about an accomplishment from the past year that you are most proud of and why.
Uh, One of my accomplishments from the past year was that I had the opportunity to work with children with special needs. This made me win some self-confidence in working directly with special needs children, and I learned brand new life skills, as greatest sense of patience, and gained some ability to manage behavior issues with them.
Very good, very good. Tell me an example of a problem you had with a team member, coworker, or employee and how you resolved it.
Unfortunately, until now, I don't have any problem with a coworker before, and but finding myself in this situation, I think the best way to sort out this issue is by having a conversation, accepting my errors, and apologizing by the issue.
Very good, very good. Tell me about the most difficult child you've worked with.
The most difficult child I have worked with was a child of 3 years old. Uh, this child threw materials on me during curriculum implementations. It was difficult to control his behavior since he used to hit and bite other children, as well as throw things to teachers. Many of the times, I will stop the child from doing this and talk to him about this behavior, but he will still the behavior. It continues. So this was my hardest situation with a child.
If I asked a colleague about you, what would the individual say?
My colleagues probably will describe me as an honest person, dedicated, and hardworking individual. People who know me well know that I am a perspective person and that I am willing to learn something new each day.
Okay. Give me an example of a time you set a goal and you were able to meet or exceed that goal.
One example, at the beginning of the spring semester, as a Chico State student, I decided that I wanted to study for a minor or do something in which I can be supportive to others. And I started to investigate social careers in which I could be able to help others. And I found the field of family relations, which really catched my attention. So I started to work as fast as I could to be able to take some classes related to the field on this semester. And I inscribed myself as a family relations student. Now I am in this field, and my goal is not really approached 100%, but I'm perceiving to accomplish it for the fall of 2004, along with my major in child development.
And just one more question. Do you have any questions for us?
Uh, yes, I do have some questions. Uh, what is the East Center approach to equality, diversity, and inclusion?
That's a
And
good question. I'm gonna have to get to my HR about that. Do you have any more questions for us?
yes, do you have a dedicated day in which a new employer is doing it?
Yes, we do. We have actually, because you're not the only first hire that we're going to be hiring, we do have a whole 3-day system where everyone new that's coming in is going to be trained by not only staff members but also other employees as well to kind of give you a good look into the system and how we work with.
Oh, thank you. That's good to know. That made me feel better and good to know.
Um,
Okay, and
do you have any
yeah,
more questions for us?
yes, I do have another question. Uh, what are the e-center expectations for a new employee? What are you expecting from a new employee? Like,
So from coming from an interview, it seems like you have a lot of experience working with kids, a lot of experience dealing with negligible children. We kind of do expect you to already know technical, some technical and behavior like problem solving, um, and just kind of like how to handle and work with kids. Something that you will be learning here is our system. We do have a dedicated system that works differently from every other center, and we understand that some children can be different, some children can be harder than others, and some can be easier. We're not expecting you to know every kid's name or every kid's behavior on your first day. You're more or less expected to learn that within the first month. Do you have
okay,
any more questions for us?
no, that's resolve all my issues and questions that I have about the program. And I want to say thank you for the interview and thank you for your time. And I hope to hear about you and look for my resume and my letter, my cover letter.
Sounds good. We'll have HR reaching out to you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.